Welcome back to another episode of A Closer Look. I'm Senior Airman Kyle Saunders with 23rd Wing Public Affairs. I'm hanging out here today with Staff Sergeant Brandon Cobb.
Hey, how you doing?
And you're with 23rd Civil Engineer Squadron Structure Section.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, cool. So we're going to get our hands dirty a little bit today, basically putting some stuff together. This has to do with a boiler unit, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct,
right?
yes. It's for our indoor pool and the training requirements for the base. So we're putting in a new boiler system. We're going to upgrade this facility. And today we have to pour a pad to meet the specs for the warranty. So we're going to pour a little 3x5 pad and get your hands dirty.
All right, cool. Well, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. It seems like it's got to be a quick job, so we might as well just get right into it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's get you dirty and get you in here. So go ahead and grab you a hoe right here, and we'll get you a bag going.
Part of the process for this structure involves setting up a cement pad. The main pad for the structure was already done, luckily for me, but we still needed to mix up cement for the base that the new boiler system would be placed on. And let me tell you, mixing and pouring cement can be tiring work.
So did you all set up this whole little unit that the boiler is going to go into as well?
Yes, so we started this project from the ground, started from the dig permit back in July. You know, due to things like the hurricane and weather, it slowed us down a little bit. But that's really what CE is, being able to go somewhere and start something from nothing.
Fair enough.
The process is basically rinse and repeat until the mold for the pad is filled to the top. Let's just say, it can become quite a workout. Of course, once the cement pad is poured into the mold, it still needs to be leveled off and left to dry, because you want everything nice and smooth once finished. But I also took some time to scrape excess water off the top of the cement mold. This apparently helps with the drying process in the long run, and I'm taking CE's word for it. After that, it's just a waiting game.
All right, so we're back at this structure set up here. We've waited a few days. The concrete pad has been solidified. It's good to go. They've got the boiler unit in there, but now we got to finish some of the roof work. So I'm here with Senior Airman Raymond Fleming. How's it going?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
Pretty good. So you're going to walk me through this whole roofing process. So I see like some bits have been done, but what are we about to do now?
Really, all we have left to do now is to finish it up. So we got to add the rake trim down the side here, which is what we're about to do. We're going to take this piece, we're going to fit it up there, fit it to flush with the other pieces up there now. We're going to cut off all the excess, and once it's good to go, we can plug it right up there and it'll be set in place.
Okay.
We'll do the same thing on the other side with 2 more pieces that we still got to fit, and then we got to put a couple of ridge caps on there. After that, we're just good.
Cool. He's solid and ready to go. All right. Well, I guess let's get things started. All right. You got a nice view. Hey, how's it going? Anytime.
When it comes to the roof, a smooth and flush fit is what we're looking for. So, we need to see how the piece they pre-cut fits now and trim it accordingly to fit just right.
Yeah, if you want to, I don't want to mess up the job, so you can mark it. And then I'll try cutting it. Yeah, I'll try. I was already told I was going to make sure
I decided to let the pros make the marks before they had me make the cuts.
And 2. A strong hand.
Actually, a little under. Okay.
But you can slide it down. Yeah. Right there.
Because you put a cover piece on that, right?
Okay.
I had a hand in that. 100 years from now, like I was saying, I won't be here to see it, but someone else will be like, hey, I knew a guy that had a hand in that.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy.
With the roof nearly done, the structures folks passed me off to the dirt boys to start working on repairing the surrounding area that got roughed up during the building process.
Okay, so Sergeant Tyler Baldwin.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm Airman Saunders, and I hear you're the one that's going to show me how to operate some of your big boy toys here.
Yeah, so what we have out here, we just have the Bobcat. Pretty much what we're going to do, we're beautifying the area. So all these ruts, everything you see here from the base course, the sand, we're pushing it over, we're going to back drag everything, we're going to make it look pretty.
Make Mother Nature a nice looking home again.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Exactly.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's see what you can teach me.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so
You got to push the operate button, should be green.
the green one.
You're going to hear it click. All right, now everything should be done right there on your hands. So go ahead and play with it.
After some brief familiarization with the Bobcat controls, they set me free on the dirt piles. I felt like a big kid finally playing with the adult version of a childhood construction toy. The objective was simple: move and smooth out the piles of new dirt, hit it with some grass seed, and let nature take its course, bringing some grass back to the area. My role was to attempt to smooth out some new dirt. And it's harder than it looks, but it was still a lot of fun.
Learning curve.
Heck of a job, heck of a job.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Give it, I'd only say what, a couple more hours you'd have it down.
Yeah, maybe a couple more days.
A couple more days?
Yeah.
I was giving you the benefit
I
of the
might
doubt.
have the controls down, but I wouldn't finish it probably.
I think it looks pretty good.
All right.
Cool.
Well, I appreciate it.
No problem,
Hey,
man.
that was awesome.
No problem.
You guys do some pretty cool stuff.
Best job in the Air Force,
Yeah?
hands
How
down.
much do they pay you to say that?
Nothing. They don't have to pay me nothing.
I'm just kidding. All right. Well, thanks again for walking me through it. That was really cool. All right. So I got to get my hands on, and basically I look at it like an adult Tonka truck toy. That was pretty cool. They call it the Dirt Boys, but it's relatively clean in there. Out here is all the dirt. So I guess this is kind of the whole process that goes into making a new structure on base. Pretty cool. And then I know HVAC will come in and hook everything up. Then we'll have a new water heating system for the indoor pool. As if it doesn't get hot enough in Georgia as it is. Imagine that. I got some agreement over here. All right, well, that might be just about it. We've taken a pretty close look at a lot of the aspects that go into this. So hopefully now you have a better idea of what structures and some of the other CE folks get into. And yet, there's still so much more that someday we'll probably dive into as well. So make sure you stick around for the next time we get in and take a closer look. You still following me? That's all I got for you. Get out of here.